Today, we're going to have about a 10% chance of rainfall. A few isolated showers possible. Temperatures into the middle 80s. Tomorrow, we are in the upper 80s again with an isolated shower and a bit windier with gusts as high as about 35 miles per hour. And then looking ahead to Thursday, a slightly higher chance of rainfall up to about a 20% coverage. At least for today, we're going to have mostly cloudy conditions and we'll have some showers popping up out in the Gulf. A couple of these showers, because of an onshore wind, could move into our coastal locations. And then as it continues to move inland, it hits drier air, begins to evaporate. So the best chance for isolated showers today will be along our coastline from Corpus Christi and on east. Overnight tonight, we'll have mostly cloudy conditions, at times partly cloudy conditions. And then same thing tomorrow, like today, a few showers along our coastline, mostly cloudy, warm, windier, and a little bit of that shower activity actually could move into our inland locations tomorrow afternoon. So something to keep in mind as we take you throughout the day tomorrow. Today, it's mostly along our coastline. Tomorrow, it's our coastline and a couple of our isolated inland spots as well. And then most of that should start to dry out as we look towards Wednesday evening into Thursday. Now, we're not going to see any sort of severe weather with the arrival of these isolated showers. But if you're going to be traveling to the Panhandle today into Oklahoma and parts of Kansas City, just be aware they are going to be dealing with an isolated severe weather risk. And then looking ahead to Wednesday night into Thursday, there's a slightly higher severe weather threat, especially for North Texas into Oklahoma. They're going to be dealing with scattered severe storms from central Texas down to San Angelo, even parts of San Antonio. They are under an isolated severe weather risk. And that is all thanks to a front that is going to move through again during the late Wednesday night time frame into early Thursday morning. As this front continues to move towards South Texas, it begins to hit stable air, and so this front begins to dissipate. I do think we could see a couple of showers possible for our inland locations, but for our coastline, it looks like that front's going to break apart before it makes it into our direction. Of course, we'll still continue to monitor any sort of changes, but for now, not really looking like a big rain event there. The bigger rain event for us in the coastal bend will be Saturday night into Sunday as a second front moves in. And this could even bring in some thunderstorms to our forecasts, which would give us some heavier rainfall. So what we're watching with this front is the speed of it. If it's a slower front, looks like we could have some rain Saturday and throughout the day on Sunday. If it's a quicker front, we'll have rain Saturday evening, which then that rain would clear out throughout Sunday morning, leaving us Easter Sunday afternoon with pretty nice conditions. So we still need to fine tune those details. And if we see any thunderstorms, how much rainfall we receive. We're not going to get a lot of rain like Central and North Texas will receive, but for now we're looking more along the lines of an inch of precipitation, but those totals are likely to change as we get closer to the weekend. So for now, we have a 20% chance of rainfall on Saturday. And that might go up depending on the speed of that front. Again, if it arrives a little bit quicker, then those rain chances will go up on Saturday and go lower on Sunday. But for now, we're keeping the higher rain chance on Sunday, but that is likely to change as we get closer and closer to the weekend. For now, getting out the door, mostly clear to start, some mostly cloudy. Today, we're going to have mostly cloudy conditions. High temperatures into the 80s and 90s. Winds today around 20 miles per hour, gusting around 30. Again, just an isolated shower along our coastline. Another round of isolated showers tomorrow through about Friday, and then we'll watch the weekend for those changes.